Welcome, Imagination, to another edition of Imagine Live here from the dojo. I'm your host, Mike Zeke. Joining me today, my broadcast colleague, Jimmy the High Flying Hippie. How are you this evening?
I'm doing great, Mike Zeke. Welcome back, brother.
Thanks, man.
You. It's another great night here on the program. Chapter 171. Believe it, 171 times we've done this program. Amazing.
It's crazy. It's crazy to me. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Like this video that we're watching right now. Tonight, we have a lot of great interviews to get to this evening. We will hear from the Rad Boys, the rocker Chris Sands, and yourself. We'll also hear from Kato, Gerard Garrett, and Lucio Deir, and we have a huge main event announced earlier this afternoon on the website and on Facebook. The Imagine Heavyweight Champion, Gorgeous Gregory, will be defending the Imagine Heavyweight Championship in a rematch against Magnus Knox, who he faced at the last show. That'll be our main event this evening. You won't want to miss that. We are also back in Altoona on December 2nd. That's next Saturday at 7 o'clock for Volume 46. This is our Christmas special, so all tickets are just $10. The first two rows completely sold out, but there's not a bad seat in the Civic Arena there.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Tickets all are just $10. Candy, all just $1. $1. $1. Big night there for Imagine Wrestling. Those tickets are going fast, so make sure you get them soon.
And Santa will be in the house from 5 to 6. And if you don't have a ticket for the show, it's free. You can come, you can meet Santa. Of course, if you want to hang and watch the show afterwards, please buy a ticket when you're there. But if not, you just want to come by, meet Santa Claus, bring the kids by, get some candy. That's from 5 to 6. You can meet Santa. All right.
Imagine Wrestling's coming back to Reynoldsville with a huge show. Fandango will be there. My buddy.
Dirty Dango.
Dirty Dango tagged with him last time he was in here. We had a big win with us two tagging together. I actually knew him from before. I met him at WWE as Johnny Curtis way back in the day. He'll be there, and he'll also have another big superstar announced for that soon.
Yeah, another traveling superstar that'll be at the Reynoldsville show on January 6th. So we're going to be hitting 2024 with a bang on January 6th. So make sure you're there. Be on the lookout on all of our socials for the tickets once they go on sale, which should be, I believe, in the coming weeks from what I've been told. So
absolutely. There's never more of a reason to like.
No, they're on sale now. They're on sale
now.
There
we go. Heard it from the back. There's never more of a reason to like us, follow us all on social media. Check out everything Imagine Wrestling for that.
All the Reynoldsville tickets, so sold out, all but a few tickets for VIP here. So if you want to get your VIP tickets for Reynoldsville, they're almost sold out. So make sure you go online. You get those tickets now.
Absolutely.
Also, we'll hear from our fan of the week. We'll see who our fan of the week is this week.
It could be you.
You think? You really think so?
No, I doubt it. I doubt it.
Well, we talk about it every week. The lifeblood of Imagine Wrestling is you, the imagination, and our sponsors. Renewal by Anderson. If you are looking for high-quality windows and or patio door home investment options within your budget, contact Jordan Treese. He is our DC Bentley at Renewal by Anderson at 1-814-330-9870 or visit us today at our showroom located at 487 Municipal Drive at Duncansville, Pennsylvania, 16635. Make sure you ask about the promotions. I imagine they still have their promotion for November, a couple more days, and then, December's right around the corner. It's getting cold, guys. Get new windows. Call DC. I say it every week. Call DC. Get your windows.
Your family will be thankful that they're warm this winter. Call Renewal by Anderson.
And with that, we'd like to send it to a video. Let's hear from Gerard Garrett right now.
All right, ladies and gentlemen of the Imagination, I'm here with the magnificent Gerard Garrett. Hey, Gerard Garrett, we just found out that you're going to be in a match with Gianni, Michael, Enrico on December the 2nd. What are your thoughts?
Well, I'm riding high tonight after a win, and I can't think of any other way to celebrate than another win next month. Now, Gianni is a stud. He got a win over my buddy David Lawless. He knows his way around the rule book. But Double G's not afraid, man. I'm going to tell you what. With the people of Imagine behind me, we're going to get another win, baby. Double G comes back next month. Be there.
All right, ladies and gentlemen of the Imagination, that was Double G, the magnificent Gerard Garrett. Back to you.
All right. Please welcome at this time my guests, the Rad Boys. Bangin' Jake Wiley, all that, Braden Elliott. So we found out officially earlier today, gentlemen, that the matchup against Chris Coleman will indeed be 2-on-1. He will not have a tag team partner.
Yeah, find a target. Yeah, what he said.
It was announced today that is, in fact, the match that is booked for next Saturday. I'd like to get your thoughts on that. Obviously, I know it's not the outcome you wanted, but
Coleman, we have been telling you time and time and time again, find a partner. Find a partner. Find a partner. Haven't I been saying that?
Yeah.
I mean, do people not hear me? Does Chris Coleman not hear me? Find a partner. Find a partner. Find a partner. Tell him. Tell him.
Yeah. I mean, we could pick one for him, right? You look like you could wrestle, right?
man,
I mean, you could
just a broadcast.
You could be Chris Coleman's partner, right?
No.
I guess we'll have to fight him on. We'll have to fight Chris Coleman then, right?
He was very clear. He did not want a partner. There's been plenty that have offered. I know Magnus Knox offered last week, and he beat him up pretty good. So, I mean, I don't understand.
Well, if he doesn't want a partner, then the Rad Boys are going to show up. We're gonna do what we do. We're gonna walk out the curtain. We're gonna electrify the people, right? We're gonna energize everybody. The heartbeat of the imagination. We're gonna walk out. We're going to do that, and we're going to come out. We're going to fight Chris Coleman 2-on-1. Not that we want to, but because we have to. And at the end of the day, everyone's going to know. They're going to know that the Rad Boys, we're thankful.
Thankful.
Tell them we're thankful.
Well, let's see. There's turkey. There's mashed potatoes. There's peas.
Rex.
Peas.
Rex.
I forgot about Rex. I don't know where he's been lately. I think he's at school or something. I'm thankful for you. And
for you too.
and you know what else I'm gonna be thankful for? Whenever
We're thankful for Mike Zeke, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Mike Zeke, the cameraman, standing back there, that guy over there. Well, maybe not him, but those two guys over there, and then those guys over there, and that guy up in the rafters, and then the Zumba ladies way down there, and then the guy that hides up there.
Anything else you're thankful for, Jake Wiley?
The imagination.
All of you watching out there, and everyone that's going to be in the seats Saturday.
No, do you know, though, who we are the most thankful for?
Who?
Everybody that knows that the Rad Boys are in the house!
Mashed potatoes.
There you go, man. Strong words from the Rad Boys. Looking forward to their contest next Saturday against Chris Coleman. Now at this time, he will be taking on Gorgeous Gregory for the Imagine Heavyweight title. Let's bring in Cato. How are you, sir?
How you feeling tonight?
Great, sir.
Good.
Feeling good.
My head's real shiny. I like
it. Is, yes. I shaved it today, specifically for tonight.
Yeah, good. Yeah. Why not?
So I'd like to talk about next Saturday. You know, we're a few short days away from, a big matchup here for us, and I believe for you.
10 days.
10 days. You're going to be taking on Gorgeous Gregory, potentially taking the Imagine Heavyweight Championship from him. How's your preparation for this? Where are you at with your head? Where are you at as far as this matchup goes with Gregory? I mean, he's your star pupil. We've been talking about it for weeks, and this back and forth between the two of you. And I'm just, I'd like to get a little more insight from you.
Yeah, I've been. It's all boring stories. I've been working hard. I've not worked this hard in the gym in years. I understand what this kid's all about, and I know what he's all about as far as in-ring. Nobody knows him better than I do, but I briefly want to touch on what I heard last week. He said, Gregory said, "Damn it, man, it would have been nice if you were there when I didn't go out with him for his debut match. And I wasn't there to raise his hand after he won that debut match." And I want to start off by saying, Gregory, I'm sorry, man. I am sorry that I wasn't everything that you needed me to be. I'm sorry. When you're a trainer of anything, wrestling or football or anything, in some ways it's like being a father. Yeah. And the decisions that you make as a father, as a trainer, are difficult. You feel like you're trying to do the best individually. You're trying to do everything for all of them at the same time, treating them equally but different. And so you don't know for sure. I didn't know that Gregory would have felt better had I been there with him at ringside. I didn't know. I thought he was ready. I made a mistake. So, Gregory, I'm sorry, man. I am genuinely sorry, but that does not discount the disrespect that he has shown me now for months. If it was really a problem, all you had to do was pull me aside and say, hey, this is how I'm feeling, and this is how we should proceed. I would have gladly listened and tried to help. I listen to people all the time. I try to help people with their problems every day. I'm not perfect. I try, and I don't always have the right answers, but man, I try. And Gregory, I would have helped you. But all I felt from you now for months and months and months is disrespect. Disrespect every minute along the way. So I'll tell you what, man. If you feel like you need me now, I can't help you. You went down a path that I simply cannot follow. The people that come to pay to see us, the people that watch here on Wednesday night, I love them. I love their energy. I love that they do for us. I love that they keep us in the ability to have wrestling shows. I'll never disrespect them, ever. You've done that, and I'm sure that's your own little dig at hurting me. But I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. On December 2nd, right here in Altoona, you see me as a father figure, that's cool, because I'm going to be your dad. I'm going to take you out behind the woodshed, and I'm going to whoop that ass. I'm going to teach you and remind you of who you should be and where you started out at. I'm going to whoop you. I'm going to take that Imagine Heavyweight title. And then, and hopefully then, you'll be humble. And the real Greg, not this phony goofball that I see out here on Wednesdays, that kid will be humbled and he'll go away. And the aftermath will leave a new heavyweight champion, Cato. Thank you.
Thank you, Cato. Certainly has a whooping in store for Gorgeous Gregory come December 2nd. And now at this time, I'd like to bring in a tag team everybody loves. The Classic Rockers, Jimmy the High Flying Hippie, and the rocker Chris Sands.
Isn't it time for thanks? It's time for Thanksgiving. Way back in the 1700s, them pilgrims, they took a boogie-woogie choo-choo train all the way to America, and they met them Indians, and they made peace. They made great food, and they made friends. And they were thankful for them friends to teach them how to grow, teach them how to flourish, teach them how to be a better person, just like I'm thankful for my best friend, Jimmy the Hippie.
Thanks, Chris Sands. It means a lot. I'm thankful for you and all my friends here at Imagine Wrestling, all the staff, camera people, everybody that makes this possible each and every week on this program. And another thing I'm thankful for is the Ross boys are not here tonight. So this program now is better without those stupid sweaters. Let's go celebrate Thanksgiving, buddy.
Happy Thanksgiving, boys. All righty. And now at this time, I'd like to bring in a gentleman that is from the other side of your mind, or his mind, Lucio Deir. So I'd like to get your thoughts and comments on what happened last week between yourself and your so-called best friend, Eric Enders. You know, I know I wasn't here last week, but I did watch a show back, and I saw that you punched him. And I believe he deserved it, but I mean, that's just me. I'm curious, you know, for somebody to take as much as you have from him, you know, where's your head at now?
You know, I let my emotions get the best of me. There was only so much I could handle constantly being talked down to, and then I just couldn't handle it anymore, and I hit him. And for that, Eric, I'm sorry. I apologize. I thought we were friends, and I just couldn't handle you trying to think I'm not a good enough wrestler, because I know I'm capable. I know how good I am, and constantly being degraded and made to feel like I'm not good enough is sometimes too much to handle. So I have a proposition for you. You don't think I'm such a good wrestler? How about I prove it to you? I got a match approved. Next show, Saturday, December 2nd. Me versus you, Eric. That's right. But not just any match. I promise you, I'll show you how good of a wrestler I am. I won't hit you. I won't punch you. There won't be no rule breaking or cheating or anything like that. It's just going to be a solid, good wrestling match. And when I beat you and prove how good of a wrestler I am, all I'm asking is for us to renew this friendship, become the best friends that I know we can be, and me and you together fight for those tag team titles again and become the most dominant tag team in Imagine Wrestling. So Eric Enders, I'm asking you to accept this challenge. I'm issuing this apology. I'm sorry I punched you. I'm sorry I let my feelings get the best of me. Me and you, Saturday, December 2nd.
Thank you, Lucio. So interesting turn of events here. Challenging him to a match, hoping to earn his respect. I hope it works out for Lucio Deir. I truly do. Now this time, my last guest is the Imagine Heavyweight Champion. Please welcome Gorgeous Gregory. How are you tonight, sir?
Fantastic.
Good to see you. Good to see you. Sorry I missed you last week. So
it's all right.
I got
doing busy things. Busy guy.
I was sick.
Shining up that head, I see.
Yeah.
Shining up that head. Oh, there you go.
Okay, so I would like to ask.
I love you.
I know. Yes, I appreciate that. Thank you. My question for you is though. Yeah. I'm sure you heard what Cato said earlier. He talked about a specific, I won't use the word, but a specific whooping he wants to lay on you. And, I've known you for a while, man, and I've seen you here, and I just, I understand what he's saying, but I'm having a hard time understanding where you're coming from. So could you just shed a little bit of light on that?
Last Wednesday night, I told a story to Dave and the Imagination. But I think you need to hear a little story too. What do you think? Do I have enough time to tell a little bit of a story?
Got time for the chant.
Story? Okay. Around the spring of 2022, we had a champion here, a heavyweight champion. And his name was, you may know him, his name was Bill Collier. I love Bill, man. I love him to death. But Bill Collier got beat and he left for greener pastures. And Cato, that night, the funny thing about that night, man, Cato came into the locker room and he practically begged someone to step up. He practically got on his knees and groveled for somebody to put the damn work in and step up and take Bill's spot. Nobody else did. Nobody else stepped up. Not the Rad Boys, not Malachi Gage, not Chris Coleman, not Chris Sands, not Jimmy the Hippie. Nobody stepped up. Nobody put that effort in. Nobody put that work in. But I did. Me, Greg, a young 18-year-old kid who had one damn match under his belt. He stepped up for you, Cato, for you. So I don't give a damn about apologies. I'm looking for a little bit of respect here for what I did for you when you needed it most. I was informed that next week, me and you, Cato, we're going to come face to face in a contract signing. And you want to talk about whoopings, I don't know. Maybe you'll get a whooping. Maybe I'll take you behind the woodshed. You want to talk about taking me behind the woodshed? Well, let me tell you something, punk. You're playing Russian roulette with a loaded gun, and it's not going to end well for you, sweetheart. I promise you that.
Certainly interesting developments in this matchup between Cato and Gorgeous Gregory. I hope for everyone's sake involved in this that there's a good solution, at the end of this matchup here in 10 days for the heavyweight championship. And now at this time, I would like to see who the fan of the week is. There you go, man. Thank you for being a fan of the week. And if you or anybody you love or know want to be a fan of the week, make sure you submit your pictures and the names of those individuals to Facebook Messenger and or Instagram Messenger. We've got a couple people lined up here, but we're always looking for more to add. Every show, we love to, we like to celebrate you, the Imagination, for supporting us for all these years, and want to give back just a little bit. So thank you again for being fans of the week, and I look forward to seeing the rest of the submissions, the remainder of this year.
Another thing, I like to mention some wrestling history. On this day in 1990 at Survivor Series was the debut of the Gobbledygooker. A lot of people remember that.
Gobbledygooker.
Also, something else that happened on this day, probably a couple years prior to that, was the birth of Scott Beer. Today is Scott Beer's birthday. Not our fan of the week, but a big fan. I'm a big fan of Scott Beer. Good guy, great guy. You've seen him at our shows. Braden Elliott pouring Bang Energy into his mouth at the live event. You might remember that.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Scott.
Happy birthday, Scott Beer. I'm not sure how old you are, but I'm sure you're young. Happy birthday, buddy. But they're not here to hear us talk any longer.
No, but they are here to listen to us talk about our beautiful sponsors at Renewal by Anderson. If you are looking for high-quality windows and or patio dorm home investment options within your budget, contact Jordan Treese of Renewal by Anderson at 814-330-9870. Call DC. Get new windows in your homes. They're running, I say it every week, they're always running new promotions. They will find what fits in your budget for you. Just call DC and get new windows. It's getting cold. Get new windows.
Absolutely. Make sure you give us a like and thumbs up and subscribe in this video. I pounded the desk, something he used to get in trouble for. Here I am doing it.
Yeah, I'm not pounding
I'm a
now.
learner of no life lessons.
Yeah, keep my hands in my pockets for that reason.
But enough.
Let's
have a match.
Let's get to our main event championship match right now. First, he is the challenger. He is Magnus Knox.
Young rookie here, looking large, looking good.
Most recent graduate of the Imagine Wrestling Dojo here. And on to our champion. He is a generational talent. He is the main character of the show. He is also the Imagine Heavyweight Champion. He is gorgeous Gregory.
Love him or hate him, he might be as good as he says he is.
Hard to argue. You've been in there with him a couple times.
I hate him, but
I know.
You don't hate me. All right. As we get underway here.
It'll be interesting to see what happens here tonight. I know Magnus had a pretty good showing. I know he came up a little short in his debut matchup against the champion, but he took him to the limit there for a little bit.
He did. Magnus Knox, young rookie. Once again, amateur wrestler, very well rounded on the mat. It'll be interesting to see what he does here. Reminds me a lot of Gregory. Young, hungry, shiny gear. Right.
It's that beautiful Imagine Heavyweight Championship that referee John Williams is showing off there. I don't know. We'll see. What's happening right now?
Gregory.
There we go.
Like I said, I'll give credit where credit is due here. Gorgeous Gregory may be as good as he claims to be. We're going to see here Magnus Knox ready to test him.
It's crazy.
Imagine live heavyweight title match here on a Wednesday. Mike Zeke.
We're going to get a clean break here. We're going to get a clean break here from the champion, maybe? Not so clean. It's crazy to me that he's only been actively wrestling for a little over a year now, Gorgeous Gregory, about a year and a half. His accolades, I think, speak for themselves, not to mention just at such a young age to be, they say in the business a lot about people, like guys getting it. And, I feel that with Gorgeous Gregory a little bit here. I could be talking out of turn, but, he just continuously gets better and better every time I see him.
A lot of wrestling promotions across Pennsylvania, across everywhere really, will brag about their dojos and their young locker rooms. We have guys like Gorgeous Gregory, Chris Sands, Magnus Knox. These guys are young, hungry. Look at it. This is two grown men in here. This is two grown men. These are taller than the top rope dudes here.
Yeah. Have you ever thought about
wrist lock there by Gorgeous Gregory?
If you've ever thought about being a part of Imagine Wrestling in general, please contact us on the Facebook Messenger and or Instagram Messenger. We're always looking for new folks to join our family. We love everybody in the Imagination, and it could be you that's next. Walking through those doors and chasing your dreams, whether that be as a wrestler, a commentator, a referee. We have a lot to offer here.
Like I said, every guy.
Double leg takedown from the challenger.
Beautiful. Like I said, Conrad, amateur wrestler, and as young as he is, it's still fresh in his repertoire.
Magnus Knox. Yes, sir. Decorated amateur wrestler. He also competed in the Pan Am Games for the United States. He's also, very young. I believe he's 19. So, they're very close in age, just a couple months apart from each other.
Look at that waist lock with that foot plant. Yeah. He really has Greg in trouble here.
Yeah, Gregory's struggling a little bit there to get to the ropes.
Magnus Knox taking a very, very old school approach, just trying to roll him up on his shoulders.
Allowing the champion to get to his feet. It's respectable.
Magnus Knox has a shot here at the heavyweight championship for Imagine Wrestling on a Wednesday night.
First time in 3 years.
First time in 3 years. I'm sure he's thankful. I'm thankful for everyone's tuning in here live tonight. Make sure you like and subscribe to all things Imagine Wrestling, especially right here on YouTube. Helps us out a lot. There's a blatant fist.
Oh! What a chop from Gorgeous Gregory. That'll wake you up.
Things are starting. A back elbow right to the point of the chin. Yeah. Things are starting to heat up here.
I imagine that doesn't feel well in your sternum, Jimmy.
Not so much. Magnus Knox is a tough kid. That'll keep anyone down, though.
Yeah.
Boot right to the side.
Oh. He's very methodical. I know the matchup that's coming up in 10 days is very important to both men. That being Cato and Gorgeous Gregory, but there's a little bit of Cato in Gregory. I see, and I know there's only a very few of us that'll see that, and maybe know what I'm speaking of there. But he's definitely trained by Cato. So Cato might have taught him everything that he knows, but I don't think Cato taught Gregory everything that Cato knows.
Yeah, I don't think I've been training underneath Cato for 16 years now. I don't think I've learned everything that man knows. He prepared me for Spencer Slade.
Y'all missed this. I know y'all missed this.
He prepared me for Spencer Slade, and I'm sure he's more than prepared for Gorgeous Gregory. That chop was brutal.
My ears are ringing, Jimmy. That was loud.
If we can get a shot of that, I think Magnus Knox might be starting to open up there on that chest. He's got to be hurting. Gorgeous Gregory grinding that knee underneath the jaw.
It's better time than ever. If you're looking for high-quality windows and/or patio dorm home investment options within your budget, contact DC Bentley Jordan Treese of Renewal by Anderson at 814-330-9870.
And speaking of windows, Magnus Knox needs a window opportunity here. Gorgeous Gregory just having his way with the youngster.
The torque on his shoulder right now. Jeez, he's going to pull it right out of the socket.
Magnus Knox finding his way up. He's up to a vertical base.
Oh, there you go.
There's an arm drag.
Oh! Right back on the offense for the champion. Check on him there, ref. Oh, nice double axe handle to the back. He's just picking him apart here.
Magnus Knox is in a bad way.
Methodical.
He tries to...
Everything makes sense. He attacks specific areas of the body for specific reasons.
Magnus Knox is trying to do the right thing. Oh, another chop, trying to get up to his feet.
My lord.
I mean, in wrestling, you lose the match on the ground. Magnus Knox, here he goes. Crucifix.
There we go. Can he put him away here? Almost puts the champion away.
John Williams in perfect position on that 2 count. Flapjack, that could be it.
The glass shattering flapjack.
Gorgeous Gregory shoots a half. Another 2 count.
He can't get frustrated here, man. He cannot get frustrated at this time in this matchup right now.
We talk about the amateur backgrounds and everything. Gorgeous Gregory coming from a boxing background. You see him shoot that half on the ground for that cover. Yeah. Beautifully done. Great training here at Imagine Dojo.
I think sometimes it's often forgotten about his boxing background. It's a good point,
absolutely.
Jimmy.
Absolutely. Just shows a great training here at Imagine Dojo. Though. Gorgeous Gregory showing a very sound mat game here.
Oh, my lord.
He grinds that hammer lock. Oh, my.
Your arm is not supposed to bend that way. I mean, the referee, John Williams, can call this at any time. I mean, I don't... Here we go. Hair pulling Wednesdays here at Imagine Live.
This is
wouldn't be Wednesday.
The hardest day Magnus Knox has had on the job. right here.
Let's see if he can get out of this here.
Good time tonight. I'm having a good night tonight, baby.
Champion is enjoying himself, as he said.
Magnus Knox looking. Oh, there's a blatant open fist. Magnus Knox already looking in a bad way. And there's
I don't want
a
to speak
blatant
for.
right hand.
I don't want to speak for him.
You ain't even close. You ain't even.
But I think referee John Williams would be thankful if the superstars here at Imagine Wrestling would stop pulling hair and stop cheating and listen to the referee.
Yeah, it's Hair Pull Wednesday once again here. Magnus Knox back to his feet again.
Let's go. What?
Kid's not quitting. Something about Cato's kids, man. They just keep getting back up.
And just keep on going.
Oh!
Beautifully done. Magnus Knox finding some separation. That might be what he needs right here.
He might have popped his shoulder out, man. I don't like the looks of that right now. It's the opportunity that this kid needs here.
Magnus Knox needs to find his way to his feet here. He's got.
Big clothesline
big
from
clothesline.
Magnus.
Oh, big kick. Magnus Knox opening up here.
Can he rally here?
Here we go. Another crucifix.
Oh
Are
my
you
gosh!
kidding me? Right on his
Crucifix
head.
bomb, here we go! Oh!
Does it get any closer than that?
Two? Are we sure? Wow, that was close, man.
We had almost had a new.
Come on, kid, you gotta
Imagine
capitalize on
heavyweight
this.
champion right here tonight. Mike Z, could you imagine Magnus Knox walking out of here with that belt?
What a way to celebrate Thanksgiving tomorrow in the Magnus Knox household. Oh, tit for tat.
Gorgeous Gregory. Looks like he might be getting a little bit desperate here.
Yeah. Oh, and there's the DDG, the drop dead gorgeous. You can call it now. 1, 2, 3. And retaining the Imagine Heavyweight Championship, your winner, Gorgeous Gregory.
It's showtime. It's showtime, sweetheart. You want to play games with me? You're going to get whooped. You're going to get embarrassed by the person that you tried to embarrass. You're going to get hurt by the person that you hurt. And you're going to get put down for good. Not on your terms, but my terms.
Wow.
He talked about being hurt. I wonder what he's talking about.
Not for nothing. He says embarrassment. Magnus Knox has nothing to be embarrassed about.
No, nothing to be ashamed of.
He was that close to being Imagine heavyweight champion. That would have been crazy. That would have made him heavyweight champion here faster than Gorgeous Gregory.
Yeah.
A record that would be really tough to beat at the young age these guys are at. Absolutely amazing stuff tonight here, and we thank you, as always, for joining us here at Imagine Live from the dojo. Mike Zeke, welcome back. I missed you last week, man.
Missed you too, brother.
Yeah, you're almost dressed like a pilgrim.
Oh, my.
I'm always thankful to be here with my buddy.
Yeah, man. Thankful for you.
Yeah, and we wish you all a happy Thanksgiving. We thank you for tuning in. Maybe this holiday season, share Imagine Wrestling with your loved ones. We thank you.
Yeah.
Good night.
Everybody, make sure, enjoy tomorrow. Happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy your day with all your loved ones, and we'll see you next week.